Alright folks, we're diving into something wild again in this video, so make sure you stick around and watch the whole thing. Not only are 2 lucky people getting a Game Pass, but there's another giveaway you can join, so don't miss out. Now I've got something new to show you today, something I'm pretty sure most of you haven't seen or even heard about before. And no, this isn't your typical Jujutsu Shenanigans update. Actually, it's not Jujutsu Shenanigans at all. Wait, that sounded confusing. Let me clarify. There is a new game. This game is inspired by Jujutsu Shenanigans, but it's set in a completely different mangaverse.
What do you mean by that?
Surprise! It's actually based on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Say hello to the world of JoJo Roguery. Now that name might change before the official release, but that's what it's called for now. It's only available to a select group of testers at the moment, but don't worry, you can get more info about the release date and stuff by joining their Discord. The link's down in the description. Now, before you get discouraged though, let me tell you what makes this game stand out. There are some really unique features that you just don't see in most Battleground style games, and we're gonna check them out in this video. By the end, I'll give you my honest opinion on whether it's worth the hype, so stick around for that. Oh, and while you're here, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe to stay in the loop, especially if you're looking to join the giveaway. All right, let's get into it. So again, this game is another Battleground style game, but it's got its own unique twist. It's very similar to JJS, and not just in the map design or the meme style gameplay, but also the destruction mechanics and overall vibe. Basically, it's like JJS, but set in JoJo Bizarre Adventure verse, if you know what I mean. Now, before we dive into the character showcase, let me show you some of the cool stuff I found in this game. Let's start with gameplay features. Let's talk about the combat. According to the owner, it's still a work in progress. There's no up tilt or down slam yet, but I still wanted to show you what's here so far and get your thoughts on it. And let me know what you think in the comments. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, character showcase. But hold up, let me clarify something real quick. This game doesn't actually have JoJo characters. Instead, they've developed stands. Yeah, it's related, but with their own twist on it. So far, there are 3 stands in the game: Gold Experience, King Crimson, and Star Platinum. Pretty solid lineup, right? Now, there's some tech behind their moves that makes them unique, but I'll get into all that later. First, let me show you the basics for each stand individually. Let's dive in.
覚悟してきてる人ですよね。せいぜい利用させてもらうから。
Alright, now we've got these two. They don't have their awakenings yet, but their movesets, solid. There's definitely some tech involved, which I'll break down for you later in the video. But for now, let's keep it simple with a plain showcase. Alright, let's break down some of the tech for each character. Starting with Gold Experience, this stand's got some sneaky mechanics that make it super fun to use. If you hit an opponent with skill 2 or 4, it leaves a stack. You'll know it's working when your opponent starts glowing green. That stack sets up some unique follow-ups. For example, hit skill 2 again, and it triggers Life Depart. This stuns your opponent, leaving them completely useless for a few seconds. This is what it looks like on your end if you get hit by it. Your soul literally departs from your body. Honestly, it's cool. While stacking, your skill 1 gets a bonus. Extra range plus an easy pull on your opponent. It's a solid setup to keep your combos going. Tree follow-up. Here's a fun one. After using skill 2, when your opponent gets knocked back, you can immediately hit skill 3. This summons a tree right where they land, guaranteeing a hit. And honestly, one of the most reliable ways to secure damage. Alright, now let's talk about King Crimson. I'll explain skill 2 first so you can really get an idea of how this works. This move has two major uses. Enhanced vision. It's like a visual buff, widening your field of view and letting you see extended vision. On top of that, it reveals your opponent's moves and their cooldowns. Yep, you basically get a cheat sheet mid-fight. Here's where it gets spicy. If someone attacks you during the windup, skill 2 activates as a counter. Not only does it block the hit, but it also disables one of your opponent's moves at random. Now for the fun part, a unique combo. If you use skill 4 and immediately press 2, it transitions into an attack move and disables a random move from your opponent. So you're not just blocking or countering, you're taking away their options entirely. Simple concept, but it's crazy effective when used right. Alright, last but definitely not least, Star Platinum. So this is still a new character, meaning there's not a ton to show yet. But hey, here's a solid combination. Press skill 3, then follow it up with 2. Boom! It grabs your opponent and then lands this massive heavy punch that sends them flying. It's super satisfying to pull off, and it hits like a truck. All right, now that you've seen the showcase, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. For me, it's hard to say if this game can really go toe-to-toe with the bigger Battleground games out there. It's still unfinished after all. Plus, this style has already been riding the hype train since JJS dropped. If they delay the release too much, it might miss that peak player wave. As for the experience, honestly, it feels a lot like JJS. Combat, movement, vibes, pretty much everything. So I'd say it's a solid alternative if you're getting a little bored of JJS. But yeah, if you guys want to stay in the loop with this game, feel free to join their Discord. There is a link down in the description. Anyway, I'll be picking the 2 winners from the last giveaway, so make sure to like, subscribe, and let's hit another 1,000 likes for the next giveaway. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.